Under leadership and management development, the third one is, first one is leadership skills, then communication skills, performance management skills, and decision making skills. How to make the how to solve the problem, how to take the decisions to solve the problems. These are the leadership and management development. Next is the techniques or types in service education. Fourth one is continuing education. Continuing education is all the learning activities that occur after an individuals completed his basic education. Continuing education is the all the learning activities that occur after an individuals completed his basic education. For example, after GNM or after BSc nursing, what all educations they will get, that is called continuing education. For example, workshop, seminar, then orientation program, discussion, debates, all this included in the continuing education. Next, we will see the aims of continuing education. First one is improvement of professional practice. The continuing education will improve their professional practice. They are more and more equipped with their practice, their skill, their abilities, to motivate the staff to seek the latest knowledge. The continuing education motivate the staff to seek the latest knowledge, up-to-date knowledge, high technology. Every day the new things are emerged. Then to keep the nurses with the latest development or technology, keep the nurses with the up-to-date, high skilled, high technologies. Then it develops interest, job satisfaction, and confidence. If not giving continuing education, they will do their work, same work they will do as early as possible. There is no change, the same work is continuing, but giving continuing education, they will learn many things, no technology, no skills, no procedures. So this will enable their job satisfaction and confidence. Next is the factors affecting in service education. What are the factors affecting in service education? First one is cost of health. Through in-service education program, increase the efficiency of the nursing services. Through in-service education, this will increase the efficiency of the nursing services. They add additional expenditure to the healthcare delivery system. This will add the additional expenditure to the healthcare delivery system. So this is the first factor affecting the in-service education. Through in-service education program, increase the efficiency of the nursing service. This will add the expenditure to the health care delivery system. For example, seminar, we will call the resource person, we have to pay the money. So this is an additional expenditure to the healthcare delivery system. Next one is manpower. In service education requires qualified human resources, which means an increase in human resources component of nursing services. Manpower. We need for giving in service education requires qualified human resources. It is the manpower. Then third one is changes in the nursing practice. There are frequent changes in the program of in service education. Frequent changes in the program of in service education. Then standards. It is essential to maintain the highest standards of nursing practice. We should keep the highest standards. Then organization of nursing development. It is important that departmental planning approaches and organized well. It is important that the departmental planning approaches are organized well. Planning should be organized well. That's the factors affecting in-service education. Next, we will see the principle of adult learning. What is adult learning? Principle of adult learning. That is the heading. Then, adult education is a formal and informal system of education for older and mature persons. Adult learning. What is adult learning? Adult learning is a formal. Formal means a planned and informal system of education for older and mature persons. This education for older and mature persons. Usually the mature persons are finished their studies. Adult learning means give formal and informal system of education for older and mature persons. It carried out on a part-time basis and entirely voluntary. The adult learning is not a full-time course. It is a part-time basis and entirely voluntary. It involves conscious effort towards the developing the individual capabilities of adults by public or private agencies through informal, cultural, remedial, occasional, recreational, and professional. Adult learning involves conscious effort towards developing the individual capabilities of the adult by public or private. The aim is to developing the individual capabilities of the adults. Adult capabilities by public or private agencies. Who will give this adult learning, adult education? Public or private agencies through informational, cultural, remedial, vocational, recreational, and professional. This is about the adult learning. Next, we will see the purposes of adult education. Adult education is adult learning. First one is individual point of view. In that, first one is remedial. It provides education to those adults who could not receive education because of certain reasons. The individual point of view, the purpose of adult education or adult learning. The individual point of view, first one is remedial. Remedial means it provides education to those adults who could not receive education because of certain reason. Due to some reason, they cannot get the education. That is remedial. Then development of physical health. It aims at educating adult in the fundamental principles of health for prevention of disease. Development of physical health. It aims at educating the adult in the fundamental principles of health for prevention of disease. Development of physical health means aims at educating the adult in fundamental principles of health. What are the nursing, how to take temperature, what are the principles, what are the purposes. It is the fundamental principles of health for prevention of disease. Then occasional development. Occasional development providing training in his vocation. Give training. That is the occasional development. Then development of social skills.